Have you ever wondered what it would be like to go in a Minecraft world such as mine and collect every single different variant of Minecraft villager and bring them all into one place? Well, that's exactly what I did. And I'm not just talking about different jobs, I'm not talking about jobs at all. I'm talking about each and every single different villager biome. You got jungle, you got desert, you got savanna, you got desert. I think I said that again. But behind me, you see a very square building. And within this building holds every single different villager type in the game. And today we're going for a tour in this little thing here. First things first, this is the jungle variant villager. In through the door we have our first desert villager here in his little tunic. They're really quite cool. The annoying thing about this place is it's very, very, very loud. So we have the jungle, we have the desert, and now we have the snowy tundra villager in his little coat and stuff. I reckon he's quite hot within this plains biome. Moving through the lobby of our hotel and up the stairs, we have our first tiger villager, and then we have our plains villager. These two look very similar, but this guy's got his coat on for the weather. Moving on to the savanna villager here with his red little coat on, called a Morgan. And then last but not least, we have the swamp villager with his leaf hat on and his purple robe. Now, if you guys have any names for these guys, please do let me know in the comments down below. But first things first, let's give a little bit of a tour of this hotel. I do apologize, we've got some novice villagers as well that don't have jobs. Let's give a little bit of a tour. I'm not too sure why there's so many beds and chests everywhere. I've just completely forgotten to tidy up. So, coming through the main door from the area, we have a couple of lobby desks here. These guys are off duty right now, but these are where they would sit for a lobby. We have a blue side and we have a purple side. They're very exactly the same. They got their little glasses on the side here for their drinks. They can just take a little seat and chill. They can also sit here and watch the TV, which is over here. They got some barmen, like this jungle villager here. He is now the barman of this bar. We can sit on the nice little stools and sit at the bar. This is a bin, and this guy that goes around emptying the bins. Stretch your imagination and it will make sense. Exactly. He's just cleared out the bin there. And again, it just wraps around into a very symmetrical area. I don't think I've completely finished down here, and I'll definitely be adding stuff in the future, but this side is exactly the same. We have a cat-friendly hotel, and it's also a dog-friendly hotel, but unfortunately the dogs do not spawn in here, but the cats do. There's plenty of cats upstairs, plenty of cats downstairs, and all of this stuff. Now, I'll let you know into the secret of how I managed to get these villagers here towards the end of the episode, but let's have a look at their rooms. So every single room looks exactly the same. They sleep 2 villagers in each room with their little side tables, their nice little paintings, and their double chests. Every single room looks exactly the same. No real difference here, like most hotels, just different paintings on the wall. Again, different paintings. This is the entrance to a bathroom slash shower. Again, cats upstairs. This is going to be a bathroom. Haven't yet put the bathroom or the showers in. I have one of these in each corner of the hotel, and yeah, I just need to finish the interior there. This is the first floor of rooms. Going on, you'll see where this hotel is a little bit of a facade, and you can see that upstairs it is completely empty. But you can see all the villagers like hanging out here anyway, so it's not too bad, and they have their security guards on duty around the clock. This floor is going to be exactly the same as the one below, just another room for another room, another floor for bedrooms and hotel rooms. I'm going to have to go outside of the hotel to show you more of the building outside. I will be adding some texture, some windows, some trapdoors on the windows for like more realism stuff. Just along the edge, really. Not going to be functional. So moving on up to the top, in the floor that is currently just laid open like this, we're going to have a big restaurant, and once the roof is on, we will have a rooftop bar. Now, to get these villagers here, I used a couple of different methods. Number one is a bunch of leads and a bunch of boats. Now, the desert villagers came from a very long way in the direction I'm currently flying in. They were all the way over here. The snowy ones came from all the way over here. And of course, the swamp ones came from the biome right close to where I've set up my base. But for majority of them, except the desert villagers, I have used this new mob, the Happy Ghast. And I've collected 6 of each different villager, so I've had 2, 4, 6, so 3 boats dangling from underneath this guy, and he has flown probably hundreds of thousands of blocks with me in every single direction to collect the villagers. And basically to simulate what I've done, apart from getting on him because it's very, very, very slow, is imagine I'm flying on top of the Happy Ghast. I'm flying but as high as I can go to get the most amount of view of the surroundings around me, and then I can head all the way over here to the edge. And I know there's a villager over here, so I've gone to a village like this, and I've basically made it so that there are 6 villagers within the village. By breeding them up through the village, I think there's a couple of them still here as they were babies and stuff. I can't actually remember if there's any villagers still here, but I think I left some. So there should be some dotted around. Plenty of animals and stuff. But you must ask yourself, why would you spend hours upon hours of your time collecting each and every different type of villager in the game? Now, Minecraft, or Mojang I should say, or Microsoft depending on how you look at it, was going to implement a way in which the villagers were going to change their trades based on the biome that they were in. So I thought, to make that change easier for me, if that ever was implemented into the game, which I do not think that it's going to be implemented, I would have every single different villager type already in my world. Now, my flying skills are not great, so I always crash into the door. But I thought if I made a villager hotel, such as this one, then we would be able to have all the villagers in one place. And we could walk in to any of the hotel rooms or anything like that. We could have different jobs dotted around. We could have different specialized rooms. Obviously, these rooms are the bedrooms, but I could come in here and I could put a lectern in this lot of sort of like toilet area, or I could have a separate floor in the entirety of the hotel specifically for their jobs. And all the villagers would sleep in the same place, all the different villager types would be in the same place, all the different variants would be in the same place, and it would create a hub of all the villagers in the game, so I could get every single enchantment book, every single item, and every single thing I would need for the villagers. Now, I wanted to get 6 of each different villager, just because it's a nice number, but I think to make this work completely, if they ever implemented the change, I'd have to go and collect even more villagers, which means even more time. Now, don't worry, you can do this yourself. You just have to fly a really long way, find each and every single different biome, and breed, well, take 2 villagers with you. Obviously, some of them I've traded with before, like these guys, who are masters. And then we can collect these guys, take at least 8 beds with you, and you can breed up every single different type of villager and have a small army in a hotel. I really like having some of the ones that can't get jobs. Obviously we have a tiger version here, and somewhere in the hotel, well, you're on your own. Oh, I need to put some of the beds in. It's not very good of me. I'm not very, So he's got a bed, but no one's sleeping next to him. I'm not really sure why. Some of them are not sleeping in the beds with other villagers. Maybe they are not couples. Well, I suppose if they haven't booked the room, they can't really sleep in it, can they? I think most of the rooms now have beds, so... That's going to probably annoy somebody in the comments. You get a purple bedroom. I did really want to make the beds look really cool so they'd have different mattresses, but then I was thinking most hotels have pretty similar beds in each and every single room, so wouldn't really make much sense to have it all weird. But yeah, hopefully everything's going to go well. Hopefully nobody's chilling up here, and hopefully they all are in beds. Oh, there's villagers up here that are not in bed. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this very short video. Again, this is what would happen if you collected every single different type of villager in the game, and I've done it for the purpose of the update that never came, or the update that has not come yet, I should say, as there is no way in telling what they are going to do. And yes, we are pretty secure with bodyguards at pretty much every single corner, and a big fence around the outside edge, just in case the mobs do end up getting in. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy me touring this, and I've answered the question of why did I collect every single different variant of villager and put them all in my villager hotel. And I hope you guys did enjoy watching, and I will see you guys hopefully in another video. Goodbye.